Hello lovelies, welcome to a behind the scenes of my 13 cosplays of Halloween for 2024. Some of this you may have seen in Vlogtober, but there's some additional cosplay focused clips that I thought I would add in this one, and a little bit behind the scenes for this video as well, so I hope you enjoy. Starting off with the first cosplay that I filmed for this season, and that was Mavis, so doing the dark vampire, but fun vibes for Miss Mavis. And that is the first cosplay done for 13 cosplays of Halloween, although Mavis is not going up first, but I had some spare time to film Mavis this evening. So. Black skirt, fishnetty type arms, and the Mavis tights, of course. Mavis tights. Ignore the flip-flops. 1 down, 12 to go. Next up, we have my interpretation of Jason Voorhees. I wanted to do more hard contour and, just a little bloody aspect to do my interpretation of the frightful killer. Throw on a red lip to razzle-dazzle, if you will, and slick the hair back. Hi, it's me, Jason, with my machete and my mask. Just filmed the outside stuff, the ASMR, and now I'm going to do a bit of a water shoot, which is fitting, of course, for Mr. Voorhees here. So I'm going to go get that set up for the water shoot. I love water shoots. Now we attempt to do the water shoot in my bathtub because I don't own a crystal lake. So let's see how it goes. I got my mask. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Let's get situated here. I also filmed outside and edited these photos so it looked like I was at Crystal Lake. Moving on to ScoobyDoo, who was the final member of the mystery gang for me to cosplay. So being as ScoobyDoo is a dog, I kind of had to do my own thing with the makeup, which was fun. I did lots of browns and bronze and, a little bit of black accents to highlight his fur. Shall we see if I can draw a nose on my nose? And of course the puppy dog nose. Ooby dooby doo, where are you? Some work to do now. Okay, now to switch for the ASMR video. Cosplay bit is filmed. I want to make note. I'm hoping that my leggings are coming off as brown in the footage because it looks a little dark and I don't want it to look like I'm wearing all black because I want the black and the brown for Scooby, and my jacket's brown, and then my skirt, my top is black, and my leggings are brown, so just let the court show that they are brown. I don't know how it's gonna look in the footage though. Here is the final look. I survived the collar as well, which was extremely tight around my neck. I thought I was going to have a mark after I filmed this. Moving on to Tiffany Valentine, this spooky season was definitely my Chucky vibe, so I was so excited that I was going to be cosplaying Tiffany, and she has these beautiful purples and smoky eye. This is tattoo time. totally normal thing to be doing. Putting a tattoo on the top of your boobs. Cosplay. I don't even know the last time that I put a temporary tattoo on. So hopefully I do it right. Alright, so I love this look. I love how it turned out. Oh, I already had this wig that just so screams Tiffany to me. I had the jacket, got this dress, kind of nightgown, had the fishnets, did the makeup, the tattoo, the ring on the thumb. He puts it on her thumb if you watch the movie. And then I had her necklace, which is actually earrings, but I put it on a golden chain. The tiff just fell off right as I was done filming, so that's always good. But yeah, so that was there too. She's so much fun, and I'm a little obsessed with Jennifer Tilly. She's too gorgeous, so. Here, please enjoy some Tiffany bloopers. I knew you were a reasonable oh, my necklace fell off. That's what it was, I bet. Oh well. This was probably one of my favorite cosplays I did this spooky season. Then moving on to Grace from Ready or Not, which has become one of my favorite horror movies. This cosplay was a progression of beauty makeup for a bride, and then I added more dirt and grime and blood as the night went on because Miss Grace has a really rough night being hunted. So we started off with the pretty standard bridal makeup. Okay. First part is filmed with just the normal bridal makeup. Now I'm gonna kind of like add in a little bit more of her progression of her poor night. And I added some dirt and more contour and, you know, run the mascara a little bit, things of that nature to make it look a little rough around the edges because, as I said, Grace is having a really rough night. Now, I also wanted to include her gunshot wound on her hand, so I went in with some makeup and fake blood to do that part as well. And now the final level is to add a little bit more blood to my face. She's had a hard night. And I added a little bit of fake blood here, there, filmed a bit, and I even went in and added some more just to show more of her progression. Hi. Added a little bit more blood to my face. That's a wrap, folks. Beautiful. Let's play the game of how many bobby pins and hair clips did I put in this wig to take it down. I'm getting there. Actually got this wig for a different cosplay that I'm going to be doing maybe next month, I don't know. And it worked perfectly for Grace. So good. For Grace. Right color and long enough to style it up. Another clip. Another clip. What else we got? Oh, still some more. It's like the pat down, TSA pat down of the wig. This cosplay look was a skirt that I already had and an underneath tank top shirt. I ended up ordering the lace long sleeve shirt because I couldn't find something else that I was going to use. I had this wig for another cosplay and the bullet belt, if you will, and then the wedding ring and all of the makeup, and that created Grace. So here we have myself building my Midsummer Crown. A lot of my cosplay pieces are built out of cardboard. It's just what works best for me. So after sizing and shaping what I wanted for the base of the crown to go around my head, I added the upper loop to it as well, just with hot glue, attaching everything together, making sure that it fits my melon properly before we start decorating it with all of the beautiful midsummer flowers. So for this project, I had 2 bags of different types of flowers that were gifted for this. Thank you so much. And I just started grabbing different colors and placing them along as I liked. I tried to make it so that the same type of color wasn't right next to each other, so that the various pops of colors matched and fit throughout. And just making sure how much of like kind of the roof, if you will, of the headpiece would be shown, so I knew where to put additional flowers so that everything was covered for filming. For Danny, I also wanted to add details to this white dress, so I started out by marking it with just a Sharpie, some of the runes, if you will, and then I just kind of embroidered them into the dress so that it was something a little bit more than just the white dress, because Danny's dress in the movie actually has a lot more details than just a plain white dress. I did want to film this outside, and I was able to run over to a filming location real quick in between a rainstorm, which was great, but it was also pretty cold. But the beautiful bright greens behind me really worked well for the cosplay, and I sucked it up and was able to survive the cold. Spoiler, it is not summer. It's really freaking cold. Doo-da, doo-da. It's really freaking cold. Doo-da. I got wig hair in my mouth. Doo-da, doo-da. Time for my flannel. Doo-da, doo-da. Next, we're moving on to Alice Cullen from Twilight. I knew because my hair had grown out that I was just going to kind of style my hair to be very like flipped out like Alice, if you will, and I got so many compliments on my hair when it was styled like this, so I think it was a success for this cosplay. Alright, Alice is done. This is almost all closet cosplay, and it's my real hair styled. I was gifted the Cullen crest, but everything else, the dress, leggings, the shrug, the ribbon, everything I already had for Alice Cullen. Ta-da! Here we have Sarah Sanderson. She was one of my easier cosplays this year because it was like a full costume. I didn't have to put much together for it. I already had the wig and whatnot, and I just did the makeup to look similar to Sarah Jessica Parker. I think Sarah's done. My second official Sanderson sister last year did marry, I think it was. So perhaps next year I should do Winifred. We shall see what I decide to do. But I think she's done. So here we have Catherine Pierce or Katrina Petrova, you know, whichever name you want to go with for Vampire Diaries. Catherine's my favorite. So I added the vampire makeup and the fangs. So part of Catherine will be normal and part will have the makeup for the vampire. This beautiful wig that screams Catherine to me had to do the wavy curly hair for Catherine, that's a must, as well as her daylight necklace. And then I just pulled this leather jacket, tank, and jeans from my closet. Catherine is one of my favorite Vampire Diaries characters, even though she's like one of the main villains, but I love her. So she was a fun one to cosplay. For Catherine, I did do kind of the before vampire look and after vampire look that you see so much in Vampire Diaries, but I of course love the looks more with the kind of bloody veined out eyes. Alright, I just finished filming Marilyn Thornhill from the Wednesday show. Fun fact, these are not my glasses and they are prescription, which means everything is blurry as shit. So this has been fun setting up shots and filming because you're a blur with these glasses on. So I've been doing a lot of the librarian pose to set up the shots. But yeah, we have Marilyn Thornhill here. I rewatched Wednesday to get all of her vibes. Christina Ricci, we love her. Wig, glasses, pretty much all the closet cosplay that I already had, with the sweater, the skirt, the undershirt, and the red boots, which are so important. So had everything for Marilyn Thornhill, and of course plants and other backdrop things. So she was a nice fun one, and it was nice to rewatch Wednesday. It's a very enjoyable show. I recommend it if you haven't watched it, and I'm looking forward to season 2. I specifically filmed like different shots of my red boots because it was so important to the character and the storyline of Wednesday, and I was so happy that I had these red boots already. So in some of the footage you can see them, some of it you can't, but I really wanted to specifically show it in some of the reels I did. She was a relaxed closet cosplay and was nice. I'm curious if I'll see the character again in season 2 of Wednesday. For this next portion, beware Agatha all along spoilers. So for teen, I had an extra Wanda crown and I wanted to make it into a Billy headpiece. So